Uh, I feel very presumptuous to be standing here as the first person to say anything nice about Bob all afternoon. But I welcome the opportunity and I appreciate it very much. I know just about, if not literally, every person here has gone very far back with Bob, much further back than I have, which is to say less than 15 years in my case. So I feel humbled by the opportunity that I have seized with both hands. So please, I have had 15 years with Bob almost, and they have been very rich years because he and I have covered a lot of ground, solved a lot of problems together. We have discussed many of life's deepest issues, including, of course, politics. Well, we didn't read. My wife Carmen is here. She's in the pink dress. If you want to go up and tell her how you felt about my toast, or if it's bad, please don't do that. And Carmen and I did not finish reading Diki's email. So yes, we did bring a present. It's a book. It's called SPQR, which means Senatus Populusque Romanus, as I'm sure everybody knows. And so it's a history of ancient Rome. That would be Rome, Italy, and not Rome, Georgia. And so, well, SPQR, as we know, that stands for that, the Senate and the Roman people. But it can stand for almost anything, really. For example, just to pick one of the most relevant examples out of the air, it could stand for some people are quintessentially right-thinking. Well, Bob would say the same about me, I think, because, but with one small change. He would say some people are quintessentially left-thinking. And, you know, it's true that I somewhat mean what I have just finished saying, but I'm actually thinking of more than just hard right thinking. I'm thinking of the fact that Bob thinks the way he does. He thinks with passion. He thinks with tenacity. He thinks with all sorts of warmth. Well, not all sorts, because it doesn't include heat. Bob does not think with heat, because he thinks with patience and restraint and courtesy and respect. Commodities which are very common in the current political world, but which in Bob he takes to a whole new level when he's talking to me. He thinks also with humility, and he thinks too with loyalty and a capacity for forgiveness. And he's a really fine person to get into a really serious disagreement with. But what I say that, and yet I have one question. One question remains, which is, if he's such a right thinker, why is he so wrong? Now, he may recognize that although I thought this up 2 or 3 days ago when I was trembling with anticipation over coming up here, he asked me that very question this morning. He said, "Why are you so wrong?" Well, okay. That's something I expect to find out about him somewhere along the line in the next 90 years. But in the meantime, I choke up over almost anything. I mean, commercials and things like that, I get very choked up. In the meantime, I would like to propose a toast to the first 90 years of Bob Hicks, the man we know and love.
Here, here.
Thank you. Thank you, Dick. That's so nice. I don't know if anybody else has a word to say, but after that, it'd be pretty hard to follow anybody.
I got something. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bob. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
here's to the next 90 years.
What's that, Bob?
Here's to the next 90 years.